Yo, what's good, guys? Inswain with Inswain Audio. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe and stick around because I drop videos every single day. You're not going to want to miss out. Anyways, today I'm going to be giving you a full breakdown, overview / review of the UAD Teletronix LA-2A levelers. It's 3 different LA-2A emulations. They're all great with their own little differences. So let's get into that. All right, so here's the plugin. There's 3 different versions. They all look similar, but they're different colors. This right here is the LA-2A silver. This one here is the LA-2A gray, hence the color. And then this greenish one is the LA-2. So a little confusing. They all look similar. Honestly, they all have the same similar knobs. They just have different tones and characteristics, and the way they respond to the source is different. So they kind of specialize on different source material. Starting with the silver, this one is considered to be the most versatile. Because of its fast time constant, it makes it suitable for a wide variety of sources. The gray is the middle of the ground. This one is the medium time constant. It gives a medium speed of compression. And then the LA-2 is the slowest of the 3. This has a legato speed, and it's known for vocals or for really slow, gluey, transparent sort of compression. All right, now that we understand the slight differences between them, let's look at the functions on them. They're all basically the same. Starting on the left, we have 2 modes, limit mode and comp mode, which is compression mode. This changes the ratio of the compressor from a limiter to a compressor. The compressor mode is approximately a 3-to-1 ratio, and the limit mode is approximately an infinite to 1 ratio, or limiting. But keep in mind, these are variable depending on the amount of gain reduction in the source material coming in. So it's not a fixed ratio. It's not always the same. But that's generally where you're looking at is about 3-to-1 and about infinity to 1. Over here we have our sidechain filter for the low frequencies. At its default mode, it's all the way clockwise, but you can tell by this little dot here. And then as you turn it to the left counterclockwise, we are engaging the sidechain filter. What this is going to do is not compress the low frequencies as much and focus more on the high frequencies. This is so you can avoid pumping. But at its default stage, it's not frequency dependent. It's going to compress traditionally, regardless of frequency content. Over here, we have our output gain or makeup gain. This is going to control the gain post-processing or post-compression, meaning regardless of where this is set, it's not going to change how much compression we are getting. If you're getting 3 decibels of gain reduction, for example, that will stay true regardless of where this is. So remember, this is post-processing, makeup gain / output gain. Here we have our VU meter, which corresponds to our VU meter section over here. We can change what it's displaying. We'll get to that in a moment, but here is our metering. Down here is our mix knob. It's really small, but there is a dot that's showing you where it is. Fully clockwise is the default state at 100%, and you can turn it all the way counterclockwise to 0% or anything in between. What the mix knob does is what any mix knob does. When it's at 100% or all the way clockwise, you're getting the fully processed signal. As you rotate it counterclockwise, you'll be blending in the original dry signal with it, so you can get a sort of parallel compression without having to set up a send. But once again, at its default state, all the way clockwise, that is 100% wet signal. Moving over, we have our peak reduction. This is going to determine how much compression you get. We don't have control over attack, release. I mean, we can switch between 2 ratios, but we don't have control over knee, any of that. All we have is sort of an all-in-one compression knob is how I like to think of it. The more you turn it clockwise, the more compression you'll be getting, or the lower you'll be lowering the threshold to meet your signal. That's another way you can think of it. As you turn it clockwise, you'll be getting more compression. Counterclockwise, you'll be getting less compression, or maybe no compression. This is going to depend on your source material. Over here, we can choose to turn off our metering or to turn it on. And finally, here, this is our meter selector, which corresponds to our VU meter. We can have it for gain reduction, which is this 12 o'clock setting. This is going to show us in decibels how much gain reduction we're getting in real time. Or we can have it show our output gain. We have output +4 or output +10. What this means is at output +4, that means when we are reaching 0, that represents +4 decibels of output gain. Or output +10, as you guessed it, means that the 0 represents 10 decibels of output gain. So you can choose your scaling for your output gain or use gain reduction. Me personally, I feel gain reduction is much more valuable information. I don't necessarily care what my output gain is, so I leave it on gain reduction, but that's up to you. That is literally it. We have a 1-knob compressor here with some output gain and a choice between limiting and compression. So that's kind of the beauty of these compressors is you don't really have control over much. So it makes you work fast and it forces you to use your ears and it kind of just always sounds good. And if you don't believe me, let's check this out on some examples. First, I'll let you guys hear the mix unprocessed with no compression, nothing, so you can hear the song before, and then we'll start turning some knobs. All right, cool. Let's start with some compression on the vocals. We'll start with the LA-2. And let's see how it sounds. People love nature. Bless my man, darkness laughing, taking what it can. So once again, this is the slowest of the three compressors, and you can definitely tell. Sounds good, but it's definitely really moving slow. You can even see it in the needle, but it sounds good. All right, let's try out this LA-2A gray on the vocals. People love nature, bless my man. Bless my man, darkness laughing, taking what it can. This one sounds really good. It's the medium one. It's not the fastest. It's not the slowest. It's that medium time constant. I feel like it's actually working really good here. You can see we were getting pretty heavy, like 7 dBs or more of gain reduction, and it wasn't folding apart. It wasn't really choking up the vocal. It was working really nice with it. Granted, I did turn the mix down a little bit to about 90-ish%, but still, it's handling it really well. And I put it in the limiter mode just so we could test that out and you could hear it, but it holds up and it sounds good on the vocals. All right, now let's try the LA-2A Silver, which is the fastest time constant, which is the one that I personally use the most, but no bias. Let's check it out. People love nature, bless my man, darkness laughing, taking what it can. People love nature, bless my man, darkness laughing. People love nature, bless my man, darkness laughing, taking what it can. This one adds the most character to the vocal in my opinion, just because of the fast nature of the compressor, doing a lot of alteration to the wave in a good way in this case. I like it. I think they all sounded great. I don't honestly know which one would be my favorite. They all sound good in their own way, which is really a good thing. All right, moving on. Let's try them on the drums. We'll start with the LA-2. People love nature. Come on, for a compressor that's not really known to be put on drums, that sounds really good. All right, let's try out the LA-2A Gray. People love nature, bless my man, darkness laughing, taking what it can. People love nature, bless my. You can tell these are really gluey compressors. And finally, we'll try the LA-2A Silver. People love nature, bless my man, darkness laughing, taking what it can. And for this one, I did something a little different. I knew this was the fastest one, and I didn't want to ruin my drum transients, so I threw it in limiter mode, really squashed it, but then dialed the mix back a ton, almost to do like a parallel compression type of thing. And honestly, it sounds really good. All right, moving on to the bass, starting with the LA-2. Just hugs it beautifully. All right, now let's try the gray. Definitely adds a warmth to it. And finally, the silver. Yeah, these are definitely very musical compressors, that is for sure. Let's try it out on the guitar, starting with the LA-2. Yeah, it adds a ton of weight. Really good. All right, let's try the gray. Wow, that just hugs them really nice and just seats them right in place, just holds them right where they are. All right, and finally, we'll try the silver on the guitars. Interesting. So I did the parallel processing type of deal with this. I turned the mix way down and did heavy compression. And I'm really surprised. I was expecting it to do some sort of characteristic compression thing, but what I'm hearing is a little bit of that, but a lot of depth. It's almost adding like a 3-dimension to it, which I don't really get from compressors. And I'm not really sure why that's happening. It might just be me overthinking it, but that's crazy. But there you have it, guys. There is the UAD Teletronix LA-2A leveler collection bundle plugin package. A million words, you know what I mean. Hope you guys got something from this. Let me know, what do you guys think? Do you like them? Which one's your favorite? Do you have other LA-2As? What do you guys think? Let me know down below. I'd appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps out small creators like me. I'd appreciate it. Thanks for everyone who's been rocking with me. And what can I say, man? Only up from the top. I'll see y'all tomorrow in Swain with Inswain Audio. Peace.